know, if you can plan life, but yet it doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know, you can plan and put something over here and design something over here and put borders on this and that in life, but it doesn't mean anything. You're not in control. Because nothing is guaranteed and nothing is secure in this world. So, what is the most important thing? I mean, everybody wants to be loved, and you know, you don't really, and when you actually feel it, I mean, I think kind of like with your parents, it's kind of one of those things where it just is what it is because you grow up into it, but when you actually experience it with someone else outside of that shell, it's very interesting. It's very fulfilling.
When you get into a situation where absolutely nothing's in your control, it makes you wonder sometimes. And very often I've been in those circumstances where all of a sudden you're not calling the shots. You're basically along for the ride. Yeah. I mean, even on a simplistic note, I lost a wheel off a vehicle, off the van, a couple of years ago, taking my son to school in really pretty heavy traffic. And it could have been
suddenly just cut, and you're just left kind of standing by yourself in the darkness, kind of like, I didn't see that coming. What was that all about? You know, like, where do I go from here? And I think we control our own surroundings for the, well, let's see. Yeah. For the most part, we control our own surroundings. We can decide to go here or there, but once we've established ourselves, I think that's when our environment starts to take a toll on our personality and, you know, our habits and the way we think every day. We're social creatures and we need to interact with people. That's why relationships are so important, so just crucial for existence. Because if you don't talk to anybody, you don't interact with anybody, then your whole sense of reality is pretty warped.
I made tonight a memory. I can walk the miles and miles. I left a shadow at her feet. I can see her all alone. The night itself a reverie. I can dream this out for a while. I keep her lost in lock and key, 'cause she's just my kind of style. She takes my hand and leads me in. It is not over. She sets the mood so I begin, and I walk over. She speaks a word to make me grin. Can I please have her? We grab a hold to brace the end. This is what I am speaking of. I made tonight a memory. Yeah, you took me higher and higher. You make it hard for me to leave, but I'm coming back to you. She takes my hand and leads me in. It is not over. She sets the mood so I begin, and I walk over. She speaks a word to make me grin. Can I please have her? We grab a hold to brace the end. This is what I am speaking of. I crawl my way back in your head to hear you There's something you said, a whirlwind of voice. Together you said that I have no choice. Oh please, stay a while. Gotta love your smile. I never felt alone, but here feels like hell when I am on my own and you are all I feel. Oh please, stay a while. Gotta love your smile. A rat in a cage, a stone in a stream. I float far away, I live in a dream. Oh please, stay a while. Gotta love your smile. And how about that thing you do when you're awake? A laugh with a sting, a bite from a snake. Oh please, stay a while. Gotta love your smile. a city street, broke glass in a bloody scene. Young guns at a half my age, from Baghdad up to Monterey. Cell phones in the magazines, death bombs and with human beings. Hate, war and diamond rings, nightmares of silly things. How does anybody sleep at night? Out of mind but not out of sight. Out of love and we've just begun, living large in America. But I found one last thing to believe in. But I found one last thing to believe in. with a heavy fall. Dead birds in a parking stall. How does anybody sleep at night? I lay in bed and I close my eyes. I kinda rest but it starts to hurt. Living here is a lot of work. I found one last thing to believe in. But I found one last thing to believe in. But I found.
Why do we struggle to breathe a more righteous breath? A feeling of heartfelt purpose
But I found
and a sense of hope
one last thing.
for something bigger than ourselves.
But I found one last thing to believe in. But I found one last thing to believe in. But I found one last thing to believe in. But I found one last thing to believe in. To believe in.
That's a tough one. People need other people. That's why I really think I'm a storyteller. I will, I'll get into situations where I probably maybe shouldn't stick my nose in, but I do. Because I feel that I've seen a lot. And I've been through a lot. That's really, in my opinion, the only way to really communicate among the races and the people in the world. And if I can drop a word here or there, or a little tale here or there, that I think might help somebody, I'll drop it like a bomb. And if something like that ever did happen, where everybody stopped talking, everybody stopped telling stories, everybody stopped relating, nobody learns anything, no one does anything. I wouldn't even want to think what it'd be like. Maybe peaceful as hell.